tell me about being a female entrepreneur. It is Women's Month. Is there anything that has happened along your journey where you thought that maybe this wouldn't have happened if I was a male entrepreneur?
Well, to be honest, I mean, I've been very lucky along my journey in that I've had a lot of supportive women who have been right by my side, who I wouldn't be where I am today without them. It has been challenging at times, especially being a young female. I think often people underestimate you and they'll try to take advantage. And for me, it's a challenge, and I love a challenge, and I love proving people wrong. Yeah. So they kind of think that you don't know what you're doing or that you don't have what it takes, and then you prove them wrong, and that's what I love about it.
You go, girl.
In terms of, I don't like to think, well, what if I was a man? I think women and men are fundamentally different, and we have different strengths and weaknesses. And I think I just play to my strengths as a female entrepreneur. And I always say I like to encourage young female entrepreneurs, but just as much as that, I like to encourage young male entrepreneurs. We all need to work together and collaborate, not compete with one another. But yeah, I've been very fortunate to be surrounded by phenomenal female entrepreneurs and women in my life in general.
Now we have these incredible wristwatches here. They come in 3 different colors. What's next for Bamboo Revolution? Are you going to expand the products?
Well, we get asked that question a lot. Why don't you start doing cell phone covers or bamboo sunglasses?
Oh, those are good ideas.
yes and no.
Yeah.
For now, I don't want to say it's never going to happen, but we really focused on building a wristwatch brand. I think it's a very technical product. It's taken us a long time to get to this point. We knew very little about what wristwatch making in the very beginning, and we've innovated the product in terms of quality and getting it to this point, this functional product. So we do have plans to launch new wristwatch ranges in the very near future, and we want to continue expanding internationally. So that's also been a very big lesson, learning how to work with distributors. It's very hard when you're sitting in Cape Town and there's someone on the other side of the world trying to kind of relay your story and what your brand stands for, because it's such a competitive market. It's wristwatches. We're competing with all other wristwatches, really. But we do continue. We plan to continue expanding internationally with new distribution channels and new product ranges.
What's the one most valuable lesson you've learned being an entrepreneur and establishing your own brand?
I would say always ask. Don't be afraid to ask, and don't be fearful. It's actually a very simple thing. A friend that I met in Paris last year, I was at a women's event, and she started an entrepreneurship school in Brazil, and she said something so simple to me, but it really stuck. And it's, if you don't ask, the answer is 100% no. If you do ask, there's a 50% chance that answer could turn into a yes. And so just ask. But yet so many people will jump to the conclusion, it's not possible, oh no, or they're too scared. So yeah, just ask. People are so willing to help, and if you're just open to it, the opportunities are endless, and the universe really will spoil you if you're following what you're meant to do.
Now I think your answer is going to be quite similar for this question, but what advice do you have for any young people out there who want to be entrepreneurs and who want to develop their own products as you did?
Yes, well again, I think taking the first step, so don't be fearful. I think that's the biggest thing. Fear and fear of failure is what holds people back, because they don't focus on what's going to go wrong. And I always say the biggest thing as an entrepreneur, it's not about knowing it all at the beginning or having all the qualifications. I knew very little about wristwatch making. I'd never run a business. I'd never bought out partners or known about export and import. But I just took the risk because you learn by doing. And the most important thing is to have a positive mindset, because it's not an easy journey. Things are going to go wrong. People are going to let you down. People are going to break your trust. I was 22 at the time when I started. All my friends were, living of carefree and traveling and partying, and I really had to prioritize my time, and it was so worth it, because like I said earlier, what you put in is relative to what you get out, and I knew that this was just my journey. So start, don't be fearful, and have a positive mindset. You've got to see each challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Because that's what makes you better.
Now, if we want a Bamboo Revolution wristwatch, how can we get one?
Well, you can give me a call. No, don't do that.
I was going to say.
No, we sell online through our website. So we've got an online store. It's bamboorevolutionsa.com. And we ship to any corner of the world to your door. So you can order there. We also stock a number of local boutique stores around South Africa. So you can view the list on our website. Kind of concept stores, lifestyle stores. I've always said the day I have to sell it in the wristwatch store is the day I'll stop my brand, because it's not about that. So yeah, that's where you can visit our website and find all those details.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you.